Hey. So today we're going to be doing a quick pick a deck to see what kind of messages that your guides have for you for this week. This is just going to be a general reading, so make sure you are taking what resonates with you and leaving what doesn't. And also let me know in the comments what resonated with you and maybe what didn't. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is a pick a deck, so you're going to pick either, well, not pick a deck, but you're going to pick a message. It's either going to be message number 1 or message number 2, so really feel into it. And if you're being guided to pick both numbers, just go ahead and see and feel which one is coming through more strongly, because whichever one's standing out more is going to be your primary message. So both of them can be for you, but this is going to be whichever one is going to be your primary message. So just go ahead, tap in, go ahead and pick number 1 or 2, and we will go ahead and get started for you. Once you have your number, we will start with message number 1. Okay, we'll do this one. All right, so we have time for your first card, and it's all about that presence and self-awareness. So this card is really asking you to be present in the moment. Become aware of the energy that's surrounding you. Time is also an herb, which kind of reminds us to ground into the present moment. And you can also see there's some roots there. So just really meaning that grounding at this time. And one way you can do this is actually by checking in with yourself, becoming self-aware, asking yourself those hard questions and being honest with yourself. Asking yourself, how do you feel right now? Ask and acknowledge without judgment. This is the best way to feel and understand your starting energy, just by simply tapping in and checking in with yourself. You definitely want to clear the chaos and acknowledge how your body feels. How does your mind feel? How does your soul feel? And just meet those energies exactly where they are. And remember, no judgment. We are just becoming self-aware, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your next card here. Sorry if you hear cars and stuff passing through. I'm outside, so let's see here. Oh, okay, this one will pop out. Okay, so your second card is the number 29, and it is show self-respect. And the card number 29, it turns into an 11 in numerology, which just kind of means, heightened self-awareness, heightened spiritual gifts, being highly psychic. So that conscious, being open to the conscious level. So you may get some spiritual downloads at this time if you can become more self-aware and more present, and if you can show yourself some self-respect. Okay, so let's kind of, how do I say this? Okay, so I feel like there's a theme going on. The self-awareness and self-respect, okay? So to have self-respect, we must first know our self-worth. And when we are aware of ourself, we become more aware of our body's cycles. We become more aware of our inner voice. And we become more aware of, what our body needs and what it doesn't want anymore. So we can really honor our bodies and show that self-respect when we honor those cycles and we nourish our bodies, when we make better food choices, when we are surrounding ourselves with more high vibrational people, more high vibrational situations or environments. Self-respect, it's not about lying to yourself, okay? It's not about lying to yourself about what other people's actions are towards you, or the people pleaser in you. Are you doing what everyone else is expecting of you? It's understanding your worth, knowing that you're good enough. What stories have you been solidifying in your life? Because we all know that our thoughts create our reality. So what stories have you been listening to? What stories are you telling yourself? What are you claiming as a part of your true self? Do you need to do some weeding in this area? So I would definitely say tune into your energy and kind of see what needs that fine tuning at this time. And I'm also being drawn to this word in the back here. It's the word sol, which means sun, but it also means the G note when you're playing music. And the G note, it's all about that throat chakra. So you may need to listen to soul or the G note frequency at this time to kind of raise your vibration to get that energy kind of going through your throat chakra at this time. All right, so let's go in with your final card here. See what you guys got going on. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a theme going on here with the self. Really looking in, being present moment, showing your self-respect, knowing your worth. Okay, here we go. All right, and so your third card is going to be inspiration. And what do you know? It is the number 11. So you may be getting some spiritual information on, how to become more inspired in your life. And this is a sacral chakra card, and it's all about, your sacral chakra is all about creativity. So you may be getting some creative inspiration at this time. Another meaning that is kind of jumping in here is when you are in that creative kind of receptive mode, you can receive beautiful downloads from your guides, from your ancestors, from your higher self. So this card is just kind of saying, and it's honestly just kind of asking you to get into that feel good, creative state. That way you can begin to become more in tune with the divine messages coming in for you at this time. All in all, this is a beautiful reading for you guys. Just become more present, know your worth. That way you can get inspired by the universe. So these are your cards. Beautiful reading for pile number 1, or message number 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into reading number 2. Put all these back here. All right. Shake off that energy from reading number 1. All right, let's see what reading number 2 has. Oh, that one's about to fall. Okay. All right, so for reading number 2, your first card is Spring, and it is all about that rebuilding, that rebirth. This card is all about those new beginnings. And for some of you, you may be getting ready to birth a child. For others, it's a great time to really start a new project and launch something that you've been thinking about, or, those back burner kind of things. So whatever plans that you've been putting on hold, it's just kind of asking you to revisit them and give them some energy and give them some life. Taking a different perspective. And looking at this card, you can see that the eggs are cracking. These ideas or these projects, they're really coming to life, and they are protected by the flowers right here. And these drips of water, you can see that these ideas have all the resources that they need. So this is a great card. Let's go ahead and see what your next card has. So definitely rebirth, new beginnings, starting of something. You have all the resources you need. You might just need to take a different perspective. Oh, okay. Really? Okay. So your second card is, what do you know? We have show self-respect again here for pile number 2. So if you picked both decks, then this is definitely a message that it's coming through very, very strongly. And as we said earlier, this card is all about knowing your worth, speaking your truth, expressing your throat chakra, playing that G note, that soul note, that frequency that's going to activate your throat chakra into knowing your worth, speaking your truth. Know who you are is coming through very, very strong at this time. So I would just say, sit with your energy and know your true essence. Respect and honor yourself by nourishing your body, speaking life into your environment, into your soul. Okay, so, and the word Invictus here on the card, it means undefeated. And I just feel like you're a conqueror. So go out there and start becoming the creator of your life. But this all starts with you knowing who you truly are and what you truly want out of life. No matter what others expect you to do or expect you to be, it is all about what you want. Like these readings is all about you guys. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into our final card for reading, or message number 2. Yeah, definitely about you guys tapping in, really knowing your worth. These cards are all about you. Ooh, okay. All right, so we have the number 30, and it's the I am presence. And this reading is very similar to the first one. The only exception here is the first reading is kind of all about becoming more self-aware to move into your spiritual gifts. And this one is more like, you know you have gifts, so let's start using them. Let's putting them to work, really. Okay, so the I am presence, the crown chakra, you are connecting on a deeper level. And this can be considered as connecting with your higher self, just getting those divine downloads from that higher source. The only difference between these readings is that, you know, like I said, one is asking you to take action to connect on that deeper level because you've kind of done work already and they're asking you to put it forward. So I would definitely say meditate, journal, raise your vibration in any way that you can. That way you can really tap into all of this knowing, this abundant energy. It has all the answers that you're seeking, so it's time to look within. The I am presence also can indicate that you are tapping into that higher energy, creating more positivity in your life, and just things that you've been manifesting are starting to resonate more with your frequency. So you are pulling those manifestations into your existence. That way they can become a reality. So yeah, another great reading. Start this new journey or project. Know your worth, and it will kind of open you up to a deeper connection. So another beautiful reading. Just keep going, okay? Just keep going. Beautiful reading. So just a quick reminder that personal card readings for me are only $35 until the end of the month. And these are just 15 to 20 minute video readings that I will tap into your energy, pull 3 cards, personalized cards, and send them and send you the recording through your email. And these videos will be sent within 48 hours of you purchasing them. And I also do have a few Reiki session spots available for the specials. And this month a 45-minute Reiki session is only $65. So be sure to book your session before they are all taken up. So I hope that you guys all have a wonderful week. Don't forget to let me know in the comments how this reading resonated with you. So yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.